Cowboys Nation knocked out again.
What up? How about the boys? The Dallas Cowboys, that is. What up? What up? What up? How about the boys?
Hey, YouTube, it's your boy T-Time here on the Super Bias Sports Show, a place where a fan could be a fan no matter how biased their takes are. So, I'm going to start off by saying this. Like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We appreciate the support. Let's keep this thing rolling. We're still them boys. Still Cowboys Nation. We still rocking the star. We might be a little hurt. We might be a little sad, but at the end of the day, you got to really step out of this situation, and you got to look at the overall picture. This is what was going to happen. Like, I hate to be that guy to break it to you, but this is what was going to happen. This team was not going to go much further. Honestly, the fan in me had us winning this game, which we very much should have. But I still had us losing next week to Philly. So this just saves us the heartache and pain. And we just got to it a little bit sooner. So this team was not a Super Bowl caliber team, regardless of what we want to say and, everything that's out there and Skip Bayless and this person that. We weren't a Super Bowl caliber team. A lot of you put some unrealistic expectations with this team, and you got your hopes up. I'm hurt, but I knew this was coming, so I'm chilling. Like, this is what I expected from this team. We had a quarterback who led the NFL in interceptions, and they were tied with Josh Allen or whatever. He was terrible, right? A lot of people think that I defend Dak. I don't defend Dak. I just understand that he's our quarterback and who we're going to turn to. Cooper Rush? That's not realistic. Cooper Rush is at best a backup quarterback. It is what it is, right? My thing is this. We got a lot to talk about, and Dak sucking just really isn't it. So, Cowboys Nation, get that out of your system. All I've been seeing all day long, all night, Dak sucks, Dak sucks, Dak lost the game, Dak. Yes, Dak has sucked all of his time in Dallas except for his first year or two. Dak has sucked. We know this. It's not going to change. What needs to change is what's around him. I don't want to hear about, we pay him all this money. Yes, that's the QB market. You're going to pay him that money. You're a starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He's going to get paid top money. Overall, as a leader, he's a great dude. You got to respect him for that part. As a player, he's lacking. And, I like Dak as a person, but as our quarterback, it is what it is. We're stuck with him. So why am I going to sit here and cry over a situation that we are stuck in, right? We've been stuck with Ezekiel Elliott. We made the best out of the situation for what it was, and you keep it moving from there. Right now, what we need to start talking about is the future plans. The future plans need to be heavily focused on a few things. Defensive side, there's only a few things I want to talk about. We got ravaged by injuries for that cornerback 2 spot, but we need to lock up a real cornerback 2, and Diggs, he need to go to some tackling clinics. D-line, we need to retain Hankins. Hankins showed that he can be a real huge part for this team. We need to maintain and hold that core. A lot of you don't think this, but I think we need to hold LVE down for a few more years. He was very, very integral in what we did because we were supposed to get blown out by San Fran, and we held it down. So that's all I'm going to say right now for the defensive side. We'll get into – there'll be a lot more videos coming talking about what we need to do as far as that goes. Offense, though, this is what we need to do. And Cowboys Nation, rock out with me on this. We know what we have as our quarterback. We know this. Dak sucks. We can keep saying it. Dak is terrible. Dak is horrible. Dak. He's overpaid. Cool. We get that. What do we need to do to rectify the situation? We need more than just CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz. Like, this isn't okay. We want to talk about how bad Dak is. Michael Gallup didn't show up at all. Where was he at? He did not show up. We need real wide receivers in this wide receiver room. We need a real number 2. I think that we need to go after Hopkins. I really do. Jerry was all in on Odell and this and that. We need to go after Hopkins. Let's go get us another receiver that's going to give defenses something to be concerned about. We need to let Zeke go. And again, I mean, I got a Zeke jersey. My dog's name is Zeke, although we didn't name him. We didn't name my dog after him. It was just one of those weird things that happened. But my dog's name is Zeke. I've been a Zeke supporter forever. But right now, this is it. Zeke's got to go. He's not beneficial to the team. His blocking is great. But overall, we need a real running back. We don't need a fullback. If he wants to be a fullback and get paid fullback money, I'll take that. But if he wants to be a running back, we can't have that. We got to let him go. Cut our losses. Go get us another running back to go along with TP. We need to surround Dak with weapons. Dalton Schultz, we cannot pay him $18 million. We just can't. He's not worth it when we have a plethora of other tight ends. We got Ferguson. We got Hendershot. There's another guy's name I can't even think of. We got multiple tight ends that can fill that void. Let Schultz walk. We don't need to be paying him top money. I love the guy. He's been great for us. He's been Dak's favorite target. But now we got to let him go. We need to spend money for a wide receiver. We need to get us not a real running back, but another running back in there to replace Zeke, and really somebody that can come in and potentially hold it down if Tony Pollard does not come back from this injury in a positive way. So we got a lot to talk about, and Dak sucking is just not it. Like he is what he is, and we're stuck with him. No one's trading for Dak. We're not getting Rodgers. Why would we want an old Rodgers? Like all these different things. Like I want you all to talk to me about some realistic things that we can do. Like that's where we need to be focused on. All right, Dak sucks. We got it. We gathered that. All right, that's probably going to be the title of this video. Dakota Rain Prescott sucks at quarterback. We get that. Now, Cowboys Nation, let's move on. Let's focus on what we really need to focus on, and that is building this team to actually make a playoff run. Again, I don't know why you guys were talking Super Bowl. It just wasn't a realistic thing, at least to me. Maybe just me by myself, but I've shut down Super Bowl talks. If you watch these videos, people have come at me talking about Super Bowl. I've shut that down because it just wasn't a realistic thing for me. On paper and on the field is two different things. Well, Dallas is great on paper. Yeah, there's a lot of teams that's great on paper, and on the field, it's a different story. Dallas is one of them. So I'm not going to talk about on paper. I'm talking about what really happened. So, Cowboys Nation, stay tuned. I'm going to have a lot more content rolling. Overall, the show is going to have a lot of content rolling. Just because our teams got knocked out doesn't mean the show is over. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff that we still got to address. But I want y'all to talk to me. Holler at me in the chat, in the comments. Let me know what y'all thinking. I need some realistic thoughts. Like, I mean, I know Dak sucks. We got that. But let's really talk about what's next. Like, get your venting out the way. You do that on Facebook and Twitter and all of that. But come on here and let's really talk this thing through. Like, let's come up with some real, options of what we should do and what an actual winning team for Cowboys is going to look like on the offensive side and on the defensive side. Like, where do we spend our money? Who do we draft? Who do we pick up? We got a list of unrestricted free agents. Dalton Schultz, Tony Pollard, Donovan Wilson, Van Der Esch, McGovern, Noah Brown, Anthony Barr, Dante Fowler, T.Y. Hilton, Jonathan Hankins, Brett Maher. Like, we got a lot to talk about, and it's a lot than just Dak. So holla at me. Let's figure this thing out. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Let's keep this thing rolling. We're trying to get to that 1,000 and up. So I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Tea Time on the Super Biased Sports Show, a place where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased their takes are. I appreciate y'all.